Hello, student. Welcome to the new session of trigonometric ratio part 1. Part 1. So, in part 1, we'll study about the trigonometrical ratio. So, you see this angle theta, and this is projection on x-axis. Say this is B, and this is a projection of y-axis. Say this is H, and this length is L. So you see the any part means suppose from here you take projection of this now. This this much is H1 and this much is B1 and this one is L1. So you take ratio of all any two of these quantities. What are the quantity? H, L and B. So you can take two at a time, that is HL, or you can take PL, or you can take HB. So that also you take in two part, that H by L or L by H. Here also you can take B by L or L by B. So here you can also take H by B, H by B or B by H. So if you see for the same angle, this ratio is remains same. This either you take this by this or this ratio is remains same. So this ratio depends upon the only angle. So this ratio is given, it is called sine. So this is sine theta. Why theta? Because this angle is theta. If you will take this angle alpha, this will be sine alpha. So this reciprocal of this, so this is called cosec theta. And this is called cos theta. And this is called sec theta. And this will be called tan theta. This is called cot theta. Why theta? Because this angle is theta, and for this is L and B and H is defined. So this height is equal to this height. So we can work in one triangle. So here we can see that L is always positive because L is root over H square plus B square. So this is all L is always positive. So H and B will change because suppose it comes here, then B will be minus B. It comes here and H will remain positive. Here also both negative. See B negative. Here B negative and H B positive. Sorry, here H negative, B negative, H positive. H negative, here B negative and H negative. Here H positive and B negative. Here B positive and H negative. So the quantity which involve H and L will be positive here. So which quantity is involving H and L? H and L involving sin theta and cosec theta. So here sin theta and cosec theta will be positive. And the quantity which is involving B and H, then that will be positive because the ratio of this will be positive. So this is involving tan theta and cot theta. Other will remain, all other will be negative. All other will be, others will be negative. Here, which is having involving B and L. So B and L, which quantity involving B and L cosec theta. So cos theta. So cos theta and sec theta will be positive. And here all positive. Now, with this basis, we'll derive some formula like sine square theta plus cos square theta. Sine square theta is h square by L square, h square by L square, plus cos square theta is b square by L square. So that is equal to h square plus b square divided by L square, and h square b square is equal to L square, so L square plus L square is equal to 1. This is the first set of formula. Then again, this is the first b, this is a a, this is a b. Then sec square theta minus tan square theta, that will also will be 1, and cosec square theta minus cot square theta also will be 1, and this is reciprocal of this one. So sin theta will be equal to 1 by cosec theta, and cos theta will be equal to 1 by sec theta, and cot tan theta will be 1 by cot theta. So this is a reciprocal formula. Third set of formula, you divide this by this. So sin theta by cos theta. So sin theta is h by L and cos theta is b by L. So this will be h by b, and h by b is nothing but tan theta. So this is equal to tan theta, and the reciprocal of this cos theta by sin theta is equal to also reciprocal of this. So this will be cot theta. This is the 8 formula you have to mug up. Remember. Now come to the second set of formula. Suppose this is alpha or theta, and this y, and this is called, suppose this is, we are calling it h, we are calling it b, or you are calling it h, and this is L. It rotated and rotated up to alpha. So angle is measured from the positive x-axis. So this angle is, or this is also theta, same angle, because this is, we have assumed theta, no? So this is theta. So it is measured from the positive x-axis. So this is pi minus theta, and this angle is again theta. So this will be pi plus theta. Why? Because this angle is theta, and here to here pi, so pi plus theta. And this angle 2 pi minus theta, because this angle is theta, or minus theta. So here here you see this is h is positive, b is negative. Here b is also negative, here h is also negative. Here b is positive, but h is negative in fourth quadrant. So what will be the quantity of sine pi minus theta? Pi minus theta. Pi minus theta is h by L. H is positive, this one is positive, so that will be equal to sine theta, because sine theta is also h by L. So what will be the cos pi minus theta? So b will become negative, so it will be minus cos theta, minus cos theta. What will the quantity of tan pi minus theta? That will be also negative, minus tan theta. Similarly, it will follow the pattern cosec pi minus theta is equal to also positive, because this is also involving h and L, and this one sec pi minus theta is minus sec theta. Same pattern. Cot also will follow the same pattern. Cot minus pi minus theta is equal to minus cot theta. So this is the Now what will happen to pi plus theta? So see sine pi plus theta. So it's in third quadrant. Third quadrant h become negative. So this will be obviously negative. So minus sine theta. And since the angle is same, alpha, this is also alpha, this is theta, this is also theta. So magnitude wise, this will remain same. This will remain same. So sine pi minus theta, pi plus theta is minus sine theta. And what will be the cos? Cos pi plus theta. B negative, B is also negative. So this also will be negative minus cos theta and tan pi plus theta. See, this is also negative, this is also negative. So the ratio of both will be positive. So this will be positive. And reciprocal of this also will follow the same pattern. The cot pi plus theta is equal to plus plus sorry tan theta. So this one is also cot theta. What about the sine 2 pi minus theta? This will be obviously negative. Why negative? Because h is negative. Cos 2 pi minus theta. Here b is positive, so it will be positive. Tan 2 pi minus theta. So what will happen here? So this will also negative. Why negative? Because b is positive but h is negative. That's why it will be negative. The reciprocal will also follow the same pattern. Cot will also follow the same pattern. Sec will also follow the same pattern. And cosec will also follow the same pattern. What about sine minus theta? So minus theta obviously is in this quadrant where h is negative. So this will be minus sine theta. What will be the cos minus theta? Here b is positive. So b is positive. So here it will be positive. What will be happen to minus theta? So this will be obviously negative. Now come to the angle rotating about the pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. So here angle is pi by 2. So suppose this one is theta. This will this angle will be pi by 2 minus pi by 2 minus theta. So suppose it we take this one is pi by 2 minus theta. So this will be theta. So here the height h1 will be equal to b base because this will be same because this angle and this angle are same and this height. So here this was h. So this will become h. That means height become base become height. So sine pi by 2 minus theta is equal to cos theta because height become base become height. Similarly, cos theta, similar cos theta, cos pi by 2 minus theta is equal to. So cos pi by 2 minus theta is will be sine theta and pi by 2 minus theta is equal to cot theta. Sec pi by 2 minus theta is equal to cosec theta. Cot pi by 2 minus theta is equal to tan theta and cosec pi by 2 minus theta is will be sec theta. So now sine is converting to cos, cos is converting to sine. tan is converting into cot, cot is converting to tan, sec is converting into cosec, cosec is converting into. So this is all valid for the first quadrant. First quadrant. What will happen in this quadrant? So this quadrant is, we know that sine is always positive. So sine pi by 2 plus theta will be cos theta. Positive, it has to be positive. And cos pi by 2 minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Because this coordinate is very negative, plus theta. Tan pi by 2 plus theta is equal to minus cot theta. Cot pi by 2 plus theta is equal to minus tan theta. And then what is left? Sec and cosec. So plus theta is equal to minus cosec theta. But what happened to cosec pi by 2 plus theta? Because this quantity in second quadrant is always positive. So this will be positive sec theta. So this will also follow the same pattern for the 3 pi by 2 plus theta is a fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant is a negative. So negative cos theta. Cos 3 pi by 2 plus theta will be positive sin theta. Because this quantity in fourth quadrant is positive. So this formula is very important. So for knowing, suppose we want to know the what is the cos 94 degree, cos 945 degree. So how will know? So here positive angle is measured from the positive x-axis. So here it is 360 degree. Then again move 720 degree. Then 720 degree plus 9, 810 degree. 810 degree, 810 degree, here 900 degree. And again is 945 degree. So this angle is 945 degree. So what is this angle? This angle you can write cos pi plus pi by 4. The cos pi plus pi by 4 is equal to is a pi, so it will remain same, but it's a negative in this quadrant. So minus cos pi by 4. So if you know the formula of cos pi by 4, then you will be able to tell. So we'll derive some angles, trigonometrical ratio values. So how will derive? So suppose first we derive for 30 degree. So this we know L, this we know L by 2 because we have already discussed. If base angle is 30 degree, this is right angle triangle, then this L, then this will be A, and this one is L2. So sine 30 degree. Sine 30 degree is height by hypotenuse. So L by 2 divided by L. So that is equal to 1 by 2. What will be the cos 30 degree? Cos 30 degree will be root 3 by 2, root 3 by 2L, root 3 by 2L divided by L. So that is equal to root 3 by 2. What will be the tan 30 degree? Tan 30 degree S by height. So L by 2, height by base, root 3 by 2L. So 1 by root 3. Tan 60 degree is equal to, so cot 30 degree reciprocal reciprocal of this. So 1 by root 3 become root 3. Cos cosec 30 degree is equal to 2. Sec 30 degree is equal to 2 by root 3. And cot 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. So what will be the for 60 degree? Suppose 60 degree, this is L, then this is L by 2, and this is root 3 by 2 L. So sin 60 degree is equal to sin 60 degree is equal to root 3 by 2L divided by L, that is equal to root 3 by 2. Cos 60 degree, cos 60 degree is equal to L by 2 divided by L is equal to half. Tan 60 degree is equal to root 3 by 2 L divided by L by 2. That means root 3. And reciprocal of this will be the cosec cot, and so let us do for the completion. Cosec 60 degree will be 2 by root 3. Sec 60 degree will be 2. Cot 60 degree will be 1 by root 3. Now come to the 45 degree. So 45 degree, what we have seen, let's suppose this one is L, this one is L, this is root 2L. So this is 45 degree. Then sine 45 degree is equal to L by root 2L. So that will be 1 by root 2. Cos 45 degree is equal to also 1 by root 2, L by root 2L, that is 1 by root 2. Tan 45 degree, tan 45 degree is equal to L by L, that is equal to 1. So cosec 45 degree is equal to root 2. Sec 45 degree is equal to root 2. And cot 45 degree is also equal to 1. So these are the, now what about the 0 degree? So sin 0 degree. Sin 0 degree, H is become 0 and L is 0. So sin 0 degree 0. So what will the cosec 0 degree? Cosec 0 degree is infinitive means undefined. What will the cos 0 degree? Cos 0 degree, only base is equal to hypotenuse. So this will be 1. Then what will the sec 0 degree? That is also 1. What will the tan 0 degree? So height becomes 0. So it will be 0. What will the cot 0 degree? Cot 0 degree is equal to infinitive undefined. Now come to the pi by 2. Sine pi by 2. So pi by 2 hypotenuse become height. So that will be 1 cos pi by 2. Base become 0. Base become 0. Base become 0. So this will be 0. So what is the tan pi by 2? So tan pi by 2 height become and base become 0. So height by 0, infinitive undefined. Undefined. So what will be the cosec pi by 2? Cosec pi by 2 is equal to 1. This is sec pi by 2 undefined, and tan pi by and cot pi by 2 is equal to 0. So now we summarize this formula. This values. So here sine, cos, tan, cosec, save and cot. So first say for 0 degree. First for 0 degree. 0 degree 0, 1, 0, undefined, 1, undefined. Now come to the 5 by 6 means 30 degree. 30 degree is half root 3 by 2, 1 by root 3. This have become this equal of the 2 by root 3, and this one will be 3. Now come to 5 by 4. 5 by 4 means 45 degree. So 45 degree, sine become 1 by root 2, cos also 1 by root 2, tan is 1, cosec is root 2, sec is root 2, and this is also 1. Now come to the 5 by 3, that is 60 degree. So 60 degree, root 3 by 2, this is half, this is root 3, become, this one become 2 by root 3, this is become 2, and this become 1 by root 3. Then come to the 5 by 2, that means 90 degree. So 90 degree 1, 0, undefined. So cosec, what will be the cosec? 1, this is undefined, and this is 0. So these are the values you must remember. All the formula must remember. Trigonometry means a lot of formulas which all you have to remember. Thank you.